what's up? Today we're going to be talking about the nervous system. So starting off, it's split into two categories, the peripheral nervous system and the central nervous system. Action potential is the buzz you feel. 2, it's how neurons communicate. 3, it has an electrically neutral body. 4, it's needed to separate to build potential.
Voltage is the measure of potential energy generated by separate charges. In animal bodies, it is called the membrane potential. The membrane potential of a resting neuron, which is one that is not sending a signal, is its resting potential. Potassium and sodium ions play an essential role in the formation of a resting potential.
A voltage gradient is a graded depolarization that brings the membrane potential to the threshold, causing a voltage-gated ion channels to open, triggering an inflow of sodium that rapidly brings the membrane potential to a positive value.
Threshold is the membrane potential that must be reached to initiate an action potential. Depolarization is the reduction in the membrane's potential magnitude. Repolarization is the change in membrane potential that returns it to a negative value just after depolarization has changed the membrane potential to a positive value.
Hyperpolarization is the increase in magnitude of the membrane potential that causes the inside of the membrane to become more negative.
Undershoot is the final phase of an action potential where sodium channels close and the membrane returns to its resting state.
A refractory period is the time in between the first and second action potential when the cell cannot fire another signal. Saltatory conduction is the propagation of action potential on a myelinated axon from node to node.
Synaptic vessels are vessels in the synaptic terminal containing neurotransmitters.
Excitatory neurotransmitters are chemical messengers released by the firing neuron that cause the opening of the ligand-gated sodium ion channels. Inhibitory neurotransmitters are those that do not allow the opening of the ligand-gated sodium ion channels. A synaptic cleft is a gap that separates the firing neuron from the receiving neuron.